The sun's first light spills over vast stretches of emerald fields and weathered humble homes, inviting us into a world of quiet determination and resilient hope. Here, every rustling leaf and gentle breeze whispers the secrets of a life steeped in struggle and triumph. At this early hour, farmers and villagers rise with unwavering resolve. They step into the cool, rustic morning, their hearts heavy with the challenges of yesterday, yet light with the hope of a new day. In these moments, as mists lift slowly from the soil, one witnesses lives that are both beautifully harsh and triumphantly tender, a mosaic of routines built on hard labor and community spirit. The call of the rooster is a timeless reminder that each day begins with the promise of renewal, even as nature tests their endurance. In the heart of the Amazon region, a remarkable story unfolds. Women, with gentle strength and formidable courage, have led a transformative surge in acai berry production, achieving an impressive 50% increase over the past decade. Their determination defies long-held traditions and gender roles, and their nurturing touch has turned small berries into symbols of hope and empowerment. Their work under the break of dawn is not only a struggle against nature's unpredictability, but a celebration of human spirit and ingenuity. Yet as the day unfolds, reality presses in. Dark clouds gather on the horizon, foreshadowing the challenges that lie ahead. In the vast rural expanses, nature is both a benefactor and a formidable adversary. Sudden storms, unpredictable rains, and the relentless heat of the day test the patience and endurance of these communities. Every drop of rain is a reminder of the close relationship they share with this sometimes merciless land. The fragile promise of the harvest can turn into a crisis as seasonal extremes disrupt carefully laid plans. As the morning ripens into a day of toil, scenes of labor and hope interlace with moments of stark adversity. In rural Bahia, newly rehabilitated roads now bring a glimmer of connectivity, linking isolated communities with health services, education, and vital markets. However, even as 3,000 kilometers of rural routes have been mended, significant challenges remain. The battle for economic stability is fought on unpaved paths where each pothole and weathered stone tells a story of isolation, overcome by perseverance. A few miles away, along a meandering dirt track shadowed by towering trees, villagers gather to meet the day head-on. Their work is punctuated by moments of laughter and shared strength, proving that even in hardship, community forms the strongest bridge. As they load produce and prepare tools for the day's labors, the spirit of collaboration is unmistakable. Unforeseen adversities are met not with despair, but with courage and a belief in brighter tomorrows. Midday arrives with both light and reflection. The fierce sun beats down onto fields where crops struggle against unyielding weather and uncertain markets. Somewhere close to the mighty Negro River, water levels have fallen to historically low depths. This river, once the lifeblood of thousands, now tells a tale of unprecedented drought, the lowest in 121 years, and over 633,000 people now face water shortages. The biting reality of environmental change and mismanagement casts a long shadow over centuries-old ways of life. Imagine standing beside a mighty river reduced to a trickle. The roar of abundant water is replaced by anxious whispers of scarcity. In these moments, the communal resolve becomes palpable. Villagers find ingenious ways to conserve water and share every precious drop with neighbors, reinforcing the bonds that unite them in the face of adversity. It is a silent pact. Each family sustains the other, even when nature seems to withhold its generosity. Throughout the day, amidst fields of green and patches of hardy crops, signs of modern progress interlace with ancient traditions. In the Cerrado region, long deemed unsuitable for lucrative farming, innovation has sparked a transformation that now feeds millions. Innovative soil management and careful stewardship have converted once barren lands into prolific sources of beef cattle and grains. The country's progress in this region stands as a testament to the boundless possibility of human perseverance and environmental adaptation. Yet, the story is not solely one of natural challenges and modern triumphs. Deep in the heart of every community is the indomitable spirit of its people. In rural communities across Brazil, programs in entrepreneurship have reshaped futures. Women, stepping into roles once reserved for men, have boosted profits by an astounding 232% through enhanced agricultural practices and skillful business management. Their success is more than a statistic. It is a shining beacon of what can happen when underdogs break free from societal constraints and harness the power of innovation. As the afternoon wears on, the rhythm of work gives way to moments of introspection and connection. Under the weary but determined eyes of those who labor the land, the narrative of everyday life is written in sweat and smiles. Over plates of humble fare gathered under open skies, elders recount stories of past hardships and shared victories. Conversations carry the weight of history, the warmth of family, and the relentless drive to overcome a world that often seems stacked against them. But no journey of struggle is linear. Conflict is woven into the fabric of daily existence. As evening nears, tensions simmer against the backdrop of a cooling day. Infrastructure challenges remind us that progress is never complete. In Espírito Santo, communities endure a fragile balance, grappling with environmental vulnerabilities and competing demands on land and water. Public policies have failed to keep pace with the rapid changes in land use, leaving many without access to the resources they need. These crises highlight deep systemic issues that require more than just local remedies. They call for nationwide commitment and international support. Amid these challenges, a turning point emerges. In a small town nestled in the vast countryside, the communal spirit gathers as families converge for an evening celebration. The hardships of the day melt away under the soft hues of twilight, replaced by a palpable sense of unity and joy. Here, the hard-won lessons of perseverance become the seeds of a hopeful harvest. Men and women, young and old alike, share stories of their day, the moments of struggle punctuated by acts of kindness and innovation. In the glow of communal fires and amid the gentle strum of a guitar, the narrative of struggle transforms into an anthem of triumph. At a community gathering, weathered faces light up with smiles and laughter. Neighbors exchange news. The acai berry harvest is richer than ever. The local roads have made it easier to reach distant schools and hospitals, and a renewed sense of purpose fills the hearts of the villagers. This celebratory moment is not an escape from reality, but a recognition of the resilience that pulses through every aspect of rural life. In these gatherings, the scale of individual hardships is balanced by the collective cheer of shared victories. In one vibrant corner of the countryside, a group of women leads an impromptu celebration. Their eyes shine with pride as they recount how securing access to credit allowed them to boost acai production by 50%, a statistic that signifies more than economic gain. It marks a cultural revolution. Their success, nurtured by community support and savvy innovation, has inspired other local initiatives aimed at improving living standards. Every step they take is a gentle defiance against a world that once underestimated their potential. The day draws to a close with the comforting cadence of nightfall. The communities, though tired, remain buoyed by the quiet victories that have punctuated their daily struggles. In the final moments of daylight, the fields glisten with traces of the day's labors, and the very air hums with the promise of tomorrow's endeavors. The beauty of the Brazilian countryside is etched in every sunbeam and every shadow, each a record of the resilience it takes to live, love, and labor in this challenging environment. As darkness embraces the land, reflections on the day settle in like a soft lullaby. The hardships are many, from severe droughts that have left rivers but a memory, to infrastructural challenges that hinder everyday progress. Yet, in every challenge, the community finds a way to stand stronger together. The story of these rural souls is one of persistent grit amid adversity, a narrative of struggle that gives birth to joy. In whispered conversations and gentle embraces, the legacy of the day is shared. Elders speak of times when the land offered little comfort, of days when water was more precious than gold, and of nights when uncertainty loomed large. But these voices also speak of relentless hope, of communities that rallied together to repair crumbling roads, to innovate against nature's wrath, and to nurture the seeds of survival that promised a flourishing harvest. Through every trial, the people have learned that their strength does not lie solely in the earth beneath their feet, but in the bonds that unite them. Slowly, the community drifts towards a peaceful slumber, their dreams no less vibrant than the reality they endure. The rustling leaves, fading light, and echoing laughter all testify to a truth as old as time. Even in the face of relentless challenge, the human spirit can rise, unyielding and unextinguished. In the gentle murmur of the night, as stars appear one by one, there is a firm promise in every heart that tomorrow will bring new light and renewed determination. The trials of the day have only deepened the resolve to build, nurture, and celebrate life on these storied lands. This journey through the Brazilian countryside is more than a glimpse into rural life. It is a celebration of resilience, a tribute to the pioneers who transformed struggle into triumph. The narrative is etched in open fields, in communal gatherings, under wide skies, and in the quiet confidence of every individual who dares to hope. Their lives remind us that hope is never truly lost, even when clouds obscure the sun's rays. As we stand witness to this unfolding story, we are reminded that every challenge faced is a step toward a brighter future, every hardship a chance to grow stronger together. The balance of struggle and joy here is not accidental, but a profound testament to the enduring spirit of communities bonded by love, labor, and unwavering commitment.